Good afternoon, grade 12 students. Welcome to our subject, Understanding Culture, Society, and Politics. I will be your subject teacher for this semester. So, let me please call somebody to recite the prayer. Okay, mga anak, babasahin lang ito. Okay, thank you. Amen. So, we may also add to ask for God's divine intervention that this health crisis will soon be over para lahat tayo ay makapamuhay na ng normal uli, kagaya ng dati. So, yesterday in our asynchronous class, I gave you a quizzes in which you have answered. So, dyan sa slide, makikita yung mga scores ninyo. So, may mga mababa at meron ding ilang mataas. So, scattered yung score. Sana after we have discussed this lesson, sa post-test, meron ng mga perfect scores. So, in Quarter 1, Module 1, the starting points for understanding culture, society, and politics. Meron siyang Lesson 1 and Lesson 2. Sa Lesson 1, it is entitled Essentials in Studying Culture, Society, and Politics. In Lesson 2, it is entitled The Anthropological and Sociological Perspectives on Culture and Society. So, we will be discussing Lesson 1. What is the most essential learning competency of this lesson? This is to discuss the nature, goals, and perspectives of anthropology, sociology, and political science. Objectives: we need to explain the meaning of sociology and enumerate the proponents, branches, and areas of sociology. In this Venn diagram, you can see the terms such as social science and natural science. I want you to differentiate the two concepts. You can give the similarities and differences. So the similarities is in the middle, and inside the circle are the differences. Who can answer? Okay. I will call somebody to recite. Okay, very good. So, that's right. Social science focuses in human society and social relationships, while natural science deals with the natural world, its processes, elements, and composition. Next, it studies the human society, yung social science, while natural science studies the natural events. Ano yung kanilang pagkakatulad? They are both branches of science. It is very interesting to study social science because it deals with the human behavior. The human behavior that is ever-changing, na hindi siya constant. So, nagbigay yun ng inspiration para magkaroon ng iba't ibang discipline. Pag sinabing discipline, ang social science disciplines. Ito yun. Ito sila: anthropology, communication studies, economics, geography, history, philosophy, political science, psychology, and sociology. So, yung may mga encircled, yun yung ating tatalakayin. We will concentrate on anthropology, political science, and sociology. How did sociology started? It developed in Europe because of Industrial Revolution. People left their home in the countryside and came to the cities. As cities became crowded, people began to interact on a closer scale than ever before. Social problems such as housing shortages, crime, and lack of job arose. So, nag-start daw yung sociology dahil noong Industrial Revolution, lumikas yung mga tao from countryside to city. Dahil doon, nagkaroon ng mga interaction at nagkaroon ng mga problems na kailangang masolve. So, sociology arises. Ano ba yung sociology? Sociology came from the Latin word socius, which means companion, and Greek word logos, which means to study. It is a systematic study of human relationships with human society and interaction. Who are the proponents or the father of sociology? So, in this screen, you can see the philosophers. This is Auguste Comte, Karl Marx, Emil Durkheim, and Max Weber. Auguste Comte is known for the theory of positivism, Karl Marx on Communist Manifesto, Emil Durkheim on social integration, and Max Weber on rational society. So, isa-isahin natin. Si Auguste Comte is a French philosopher and father of sociology. He is the first to use sociology. Sabi niya, he believed that sociology is a science. He is also known for the theory of positivism, a way of understanding based on science. Knowledge is what we can know for sure or which we can be positive. Sabi ni Auguste Comte, ang isang society raw para maging successful, kailangan gumagamit ng scientific study o yung experiments, comparison, etc. Next, Emil Durkheim is a French philosopher, the first to apply scientific principles to the study of society. Study directly observable features. He saw society as a series of interrelated parts, but the function of its part is his big focus. Functions. Ano ba yung functions? It is a consequence that an element of society produces in order to maintain social system. According to Emil Durkheim, para daw maging successful ang isang society, kailangan alam ng bawat isa ang kanilang function. Ano ba ang function ng family? Ano ang function ng values? Ano ang function ng norms? So, pag yan ay alam, magiging successful o progressive ang society. Emil Durkheim is specifically look at religion. So, yung focus niya is religion. Meron din siyang na-publish na ang title ay Suicide, which is about the weak social connection daw ay more prone to self-destructive behavior. Kaya kailangan laging may connection sa isa't isa. Next, Karl Marx, a German philosopher. The structure of society is influenced by how its economy is organized. There are two social classes, bourgeois and the proletariat. The bourgeois own the means of production and the proletariat provide the labor. The imbalance of power between two classes would lead to rebellion. Kung si Emil Durkheim focuses on religion, si Karl Marx naman nagpo-focus siya sa economy. Na nagiging progressive daw ang economy because of may competition between sa mayayaman at mahihirap. So it is more on economy. Merong class competition. Next, Max Weber, Prussian, also a German philosopher who focus on the groups within the society rather than society as a whole. What is the effect of society in individual? He believed in the use of verse 10. Ano ba yung verse 10? To put yourself in someone's place, to study meanings behind an individual actions. Malalaman mo raw kung ano yung dahilan ng aksyon ng isang member ng society pag ikaw ay nasa kanyang kalagayan na. Empathy, di ba? Yung you are in someone's shoes to feel what he is feeling. Max Weber also believe in rationalization, in which modern society is based on the use of knowledge, reason, and planning rather than tradition and superstition. What are the areas of sociology? Number 1, social psychology, social organization, human ecology, applied sociology, population studies, and social change. They are different but are interrelated with each other. Kung makikita natin, pag nanonood tayo ng mga documentaries, ang ini-interview nila is mga sociologists, lalo na sa KMJS. Why is society important? Gaano ba kaimportante ang society? So, nakalagay dito, it is important because of human connection and interconnectedness. It symbolizes the identity of the members. It characterizes the boundaries of a territory. And it represents political independence and economic interdependence. So, anybody could recite and explain the importance of society. Okay? Pwede kayong magbigay ng example para mas clearer na ma-understand natin kung ano ang importance ng society. So, anybody? Okay. So, very good. You explained it well. So, kailangan ng human connection and interconnectedness sa society. Kasi yung society, it is a place where connection happen. For example, you are invited in a party. Yung party na yon, birthday ng kaibigan mo. So, you will act as if masaya or jolly, di ba? Pero kung ang pinuntahan mong birthday ay birthday ng kaibigan mo na hindi mo naman siya masyadong close, so medyo tame ka o tahimik kasi parang you don't belong to the group, di ba? So, dahil sa society, nag-a-act tayo based on the situation. 'Di ba? Kaya merong connection at interconnectedness. Next, symbolizing identity of the members. Important yung society kasi nagbibigay siya ng identity sa mga tao. Halimbawa, dyan sa may Divisoria, maraming mga stores dyan ang nagtitinda ay Muslim. So, nagkakaroon ng identity ang mga members ng society ay puro Muslim. Sa Raon, yung mga nagtitinda ng mga Lucky Charms, nagkakaroon ng identity na yun ay mga Chinese community, di ba? Next is characterizing the boundaries of a territory. Dahil sa society, nagkakaroon ng sovereignty ang isang organization. Next, society is important because it represents political independence and economic interdependence. Dahil sa society, nagkakaroon ng sariling leader ang isang group of people in an organization and actually helping each other for economic survival. Hindi lang for economic, for political, for social, and for all aspects of life. They are helping each other. So what are the goals of sociology? Number 1 is to obtain theories and principles about society. Para saan ba ang theories? To explain certain facts, di ba? To explain. Dahil sa mga theories na yan, nagkakaroon ng hypothesis, tapos napoprove at nagagamit sa pang-araw-araw na buhay. Next is to examine social roles within the society. So, each one of us has a role in the society. Are we a leader? Are we a follower? Ano ka ba? Teacher ka ba? Estudyante ka lang ba? Magulang ka lang ba? So, we are defined, we act based on the social roles na naka-attach sa atin, di ba? We see the interdependency of all beings. So, yan daw yung goal ng sociology, na malaman natin na ang lahat ng bagay o beings ay interdependent with each other kasi we belong in a organization na merong set of common principle, di ba, sa society. So, we are all interdependent of each other. Next goal of sociology is to broaden familiarity on sociological facts. Nandito rin yung sociology para tayo ay maging familiar sa mga totoong nangyayari sa ating paligid. Kaya sila patuloy na nag-aaral kasi society changes. Di ba kagaya ngayon, we are in pandemic, the society has changed. So, kailangan ulit ng bagong pag-aaral para malaman kung paano mag-a-adjust ang mga tao sa ganitong sitwasyon. So, very interesting ang goals ng sociology. So, now, we have the KWL chart. Pag sinabing KWL chart, K stands for know, W for want, and L for learn. Sa K, what do I already know about this subject? W, what do I want to learn about this subject? And L, what did I learn about this subject? So, sa asynchronous class, pinasagot ko na yung KW. So, now I want you to answer the letter L. Kompletohin na natin yung chart kasi na-discuss na natin yung lesson. So, I want you to complete these open-ended statements. I have learned that. Okay. Can I call somebody to please recite? Okay. Someone is raising her hand. Okay, you may recite. Okay. That was very good. Almost all of you are raising the hand, so it seems that you understand the lesson well. So congratulations, grade 12 students. So for your homework, I would like you to answer the following activities in Module 1. ADM module, what's more, news analysis on page 13, triple Venn diagram on page 22. You should write it in your notebook, take a picture, then attach to Google Classwork. Don't forget to turn in your work. You can also view YouTube videos about the importance of sociology and why is sociology and anthropology is important. So the link is in here, so you can screenshot it, and then later I will also send this in the Google Classroom for your reference. So that's all for now. Thank you, and see you again on our next video lesson for this subject.